What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. Rabid here, and I don't even know if I should talk about this because it feels illegal. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. I'm messing with you guys. Hear me out though. CPU mining is on Ethereum level profitability right now. That is unheard of to think about. Actually, it's not unheard of. This happened in the last bull run where these were, again, they did beat out GPUs in Ethereum at times, but it's happening again right now. There's actually a couple coins that are looking pretty profitable right now. You can look at NiceHash. We'll look at some numbers later on, but it's pretty crazy. But some things are also changing that you got to kind of keep in mind. So right now, yes, we are very profitable on CPUs. I've been mining on CPUs for quite some time now. I have lots of videos on how to power them, setting up, and so on. So be sure to check those out. And if you are looking to build a rig for yourself for the very first time, I got tons of links down in the description for the best CPUs, mining guides on my website at rabidmining.com. There's a link to there for the build blog, you know, different ways to power them. Like here we got server power supply, linking all these ones together. Over here I'm running a single ATX within 2 rigs itself. So I got lots of different ways out there. Links to everything is in the description. Check them out. But yeah, let's look at this. Ethereum profitability, CPU mining. Crazy. So myself right now, like I have been dual mining Epic Cash. Now dual mining, yes, so it's kind of like ZIL mining per se. So it has 2 algorithms on Epic Cash. One is the RandomX algorithm, which is, if you're familiar with Monero or something, that's what it uses. Yata coin, all those coins do use it. Zeph, the newer coin, uses it as well. That's RandomX. It also has a prog pow for the GPUs. And I believe that's actually not too bad on the GPU side. I don't have my GPUs on it right now. I've tried it a bit in the past, and you know, it was pretty decent. Regardless, we're talking about the CPUs here. So once it's on the RandomX side, we are mining on our CPUs. Now, once it flips over to the prog pow side, that means your GPUs or CPUs here are just kind of sitting idle. So that's when we're dual mining. I got that pointed to Zeph, which is then taking up the time while it's mining on the GPUs on Epic Cash. So what's going on here is I'm getting about 25 Epic Cash. Hash rate has been going down on Epic Cash because there's actually a halving coming up in a couple hours. So at the time of releasing this video, the halving would have already gone through. But for the past few months or something, we've been doing that, and we've been getting around, it gone down. It used to be like 35, 40 Epic coins a day. Right now it is down to about 25. That works out on my entire farm about $19 per day there. Now we got Zeph. I'm getting about 8 or 9 Zeph there, current price and everything. That's looking about $30 on the backside after the Epic. You put the two together, we're sitting around that like $45 range or 49 or something crazy like that. Divide by my 30 rigs, we're sitting at about $1.60 to $1.70 per rig that these things are pulling in right now, and they're only using like 109 watts. So it's pretty crazy right now. We're gonna jump and look at NiceHash and some things. NiceHash does have some profitability. Yata coin got added onto another exchange. Very small market cap, but it is seeing a little pump. That's adding some profitability. So there's a bunch of coins that are actually starting to look more profitable, not just 1, 2, or 3. You know, there's like 4 or 5 of them that aren't too bad. So it's awesome. I've been saying for a long time, there's more coin devs and more people starting to look into CPUs, because CPUs are the original OG, and it doesn't matter. You can say GPU is better than a CPU. This is better than that. It all comes down to the algorithm they mine. There's CPU algorithms that GPUs and ASICs suck on and absolutely can't even mine. Well, vice versa, there's a lot of GPU algorithms where CPUs suck and so on. So it only comes down to the algorithm that you're actually mining to determine the hardware that you want. And a lot more coins have been starting to make their coins actually mineable on the CPU algorithm, which is interesting because a lot of people say they've been dead. Bitcoin started on a freaking CPU. This is the OG of mining right here. CPU started it all. So let's get back to the roots. I've been doing it for a long time, and it's pretty darn sweet. So my farm in general does consist mostly of Ryzen 3900X CPUs. I do have 2 3950Xs, I believe 1, 2, and 1, that one in the front with the burnt out headlight. That one, those 3 are 5950Xs. My workstation in the other room, that is a 7950X. The little one's PC there is a 3700X. And then beside my workstation, kind of like a server thing I got going on, is another 3900X. Total for 30 rigs here. I do have an Epic coming in, a 64 core, 128 thread, 256 megabytes of L3 cache, frickin' CPU mining beast, ready to roll in here. I will be checking that out. Hopefully it comes very, very soon. It's like an hour away. It's been tracked and delayed for a couple times now, but hopefully it gets there soon. We'll be checking that out, but it's going to be a beast. But let's jump into the workstation and let's have a look at some of the profitability numbers that some sites are telling us right now. All right, so let's start on over here at the profitability calculator on NiceHash. And remember, NiceHash is a buy and sell rental service. People pay Bitcoin to rent your hash power, and then that's why you get paid out in Bitcoin, and you mine whatever they want. And this does support the RandomX algorithm, so people can point it to most pools that support RandomX for the most part. But we're going to look at a 3900X here, and we're just going to hit that calculate button. And look at that, $1.12 USD per day after power, after 11 cents per kilowatt power. If you had free power, that is $1.37. That's crazy. Now let's go to a 3950X here. We're going to calculate that up. Looks like $1.47 and $1.75 if you had free power. Let's move this on up to a 7950X, which is, you know, my opinion, one of the best CPUs you can currently get to mine. It's a little more expensive due to the AM5 platform, new DDR5 memory, but it is one of the most efficient pieces of hardware you can get for CPU mining right now. But that is $1.80 per day before power, or after power, I mean, and $2.11 if you had free power. That is crazy. And now let's just take a look at a beast here, like an Epic 7742. Calculate that. $3.53, $4.12 a day if you had free power. That is crazy. We're going to move on to my CPU mining calculator now on my website at rabidmining.com. I'm going to put in 3900X. We're going to load it up, see what the latest numbers are. Calculate at 11 cents per kilowatt hour. We can see Yata coin is actually up here. Now, there has been some glitches in the past. I just double checked this and these numbers are looking correct. So the hash rate has dropped down quite a bit, but the price has spiked. It ended up on a recent new exchange now, and Yata coin alone is $1.23 before power, and at my power, that's 94 cents right there. So here's another coin that's looking pretty good. Verus coin, it's not like the top ones, but it's definitely still better than the GPU of this part. We got 53 cents before power, and then obviously 29 cents after power. We got Urbis here. Raptorium is sitting at 11 cent profit after power. Dero has been seeing massive hash rate swings lately, so the profitability is down. On top of it hasn't recovered yet from the latest dip in the markets, but don't worry, it's going to come back. It's easily going to double in price here soon, bringing that profitability up. But we're down to 10 cents right now. Usually this is hanging around the 80 cent mark or something. Even XMR is profitable at 8 cents right now on a 3900X, which is crazy. These things are all profit after power. Now, one of the major reasons CPUs are profitable is because there aren't not too many people actually mine on them. So, you know, there's not that many CPUs to spread around, where in theory, there's more CPUs in the wild than there is for actual GPUs, because every PC needs a CPU, but every PC does not need a GPU. Here's one of the coins. That's one of the culprits for decent profits right now. This is Zeph. It's a newer coin. They have a stable coin coming out soon. We can see the straight increase in price happening. It was on a different exchange for the past couple weeks, but it recently just got released on TaxBit here. And then now the actual price and stuff is public. Monero Ocean also just recently opened up their pool, which is a profit switching pool, to this. We can see they already jumped up. It was 500 kilohash. Now it's at 50.8 mega hash. This will cause some sell pressure, so it's going to be interesting to watch the price when this emerges. But what Monero Ocean does, they do have set up videos on this, but it profit switches and then pays you out everything in XMR. So if you want to stack some XMR, Monero Ocean is definitely a great place to go about it. Yata coin here, we can see, let's do a refresh here, because now it's okay. It looks like it went up a little bit now, but here's the 296 on the network. It looks like it's doubled now to 442. It was down here a little bit. We can see hash rate starting to increase, but that price is pumping at 0.0146 202% increase in the price, because it did recently get listed on Safe Trade here. Not much volume, but you know, if you're the only one that's really selling or trying to do something, you know, it's only $115, but maybe it'll take 5 or 10 minutes to do your trade. I'll gladly pull out $40 a day, no problem, you know, doing that and waiting a couple of minutes. You know, it's about patience. If you want to get in and get out and do things as fast as possible, when it comes to crypto, you're going to lose. And then we do have Epic Cash here, and this is, like I said, the main one I was on for your dual mining and stuff, but the hash rate has been dropping off in the past little bit here because this is set to halve. But in theory, you know, the hash rate is down already quite a bit from the past little while here, that we actually may still remain decently profitable here depending on the price and stuff, but almost half the hash rate has already disappeared off the network. So, you know, this could be a good sign depending who you are there. Going into my own farm personally, you can see though I do have Epic running. It does say XTAG because Zeph doesn't actually have a legit wallet for itself. So it says Epic plus Zeph here, and like I said, I'm getting about 25 Epic coins a day and about 8 or 9 Zeph or so, and then like Zeph is sitting around $3.80 a piece, so that's $30 there. Another 19 something from the Epic. Combine the two, you know, it's looking pretty good. But you know, at the time of viewing this video, the halving will have gone through, so I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye on this hash rate to see if I'm going to remain dual mining or if I'm going to have to swap everything over to something else, because hash rate, even on the other ones, it's picking up very, very fast. So it's not going to be very long that this profitability actually lasts, but it all comes down to the price of these coins as well. If the price keeps going up on a lot of them, the profitability will remain. But if the price kind of stops, halts, or goes down and the hash rate keeps going up, we're going to run into some issues and the profitability will disappear very, very fast. All right, guys, so that's that. We're almost at $2 a day here after power when mining on our CPUs, which is pretty crazy. And we're in a bear market, so I can just not wait for that bull run to hit in about 1.5 years or so. We still got a ways to go, but CPUs are looking pretty awesome. I know some of you guys have been saying, hey, we need some more CPU content. It's been a while since we did it. We've been looking into all sorts of things, but we're back. CPU content, here it is. I got a bunch of how to mines will be coming up sometime here in the future. Let me know what you guys want to know, what to mine. Let me know if you have any questions on building a CPU rig. Join the Discord. Everything is linked in the description. I'll see you guys there. It'll be a lot of fun. But, you know, also, I do want to point one thing out. You do see that fancy join function, bottom right corner of all my videos, live streams. Now, if you join that, you can join any tier you want. There's a couple tiers there. Some are more expensive than the others. It comes down to, you know, how much money do you feel like throwing away and helping support my channel here. But I have been giving, you know, when I find out, I do a lot of work when it comes to spreadsheets and looking for profitability. And I have been letting all the members know that for a while now what coins are profitable, what to move to, because I'm helping out the community that's been helping out me. So, you know, become a member and you stay up to date and try to keep up with the most amount of profits you could possibly get. So thank you for checking out this video, guys. I will see you. Oh, wait, one more thing. I've been reaching out to AMD, MSI, ASUS, everybody for a long time, telling them, you know, CPU mining, people are looking into it. It's growing. You know, I need some motherboards. I need some CPUs. I need some stuff to showcase and test and RAM and different things. Somebody get back to me so we can do this. You know, there's going to be a CPU explosion here coming up most likely. And I have heard back from a couple of them, but for the most part, AMD seems to ignore me. So AMD, if you're out there, or you guys, if you're out there and you just spam email AMD right now and say, Rabid needs a 96 core EPYC because we want to see what that thing does. Because I know sure as hell, I want to know what that thing will do on when it comes to buying and stuff. You know, not that big one. They're not going to send me, you know, $30,000 CPU, but you know, some of the mid-grain EPYCs, you know, maybe some 7900Xs, you know, some of the maybe the X3Ds, you know, some consumer grade stuff that we can play around with everything. I think that'd be pretty sweet. So everyone, get out there, harass AMD, and let's see if we can get it done. I'm just kidding. You guys don't have to do that, but that would be pretty sweet. Anyway, AMD, if you ever see this, hear this, tech power-ups, all you guys out there, if you do an article on one of my videos like you usually end up doing, let them know. Rabid wants to talk to AMD. Anyway, I'll see you guys on the next one. Rabid out.